welcome to President's News on the 24th of April, which is of course our special marathon review. Okay, it's a big news week this week. I've got 4 pages. It's all small print, so make sure you're comfortable. Get your drinks in, pace your drinks. It's appropriate that it's marathon week. You're going to need to pace it while we get through. So we've got results roundup, of course. We've got the mini. I'll do a very quick summary of the mini marathon. We've got our YDL lower league results. Then we have the Maidstone and Medway Open Meet and BMC races. Then we've got some club records. We've got our parkrun and parkrun podiums. And then we've got what's coming up. We've got the bonus ball and the 300 club? 300 club. And then, of course, we have our special marathon reviews. So buckle up. It's going to be a long one. Okay. Right, so mini marathon. We have heard about the mini marathon already, so some of you maybe weren't here earlier. I'll just do a very quick summary. We had 35 of our young athletes running for Bromley in the mini marathon. We had another 3 running for different boroughs. So we had one for Croydon, one for Wandsworth, and one for Ealing. So 38 of our young runners all qualified for the mini marathon. We had in the British Champs, the main race, we had Joe Skeins, our under-15 boy, winning the race. I don't know if anyone saw it on TV. It was a really close finish with his big arch rival, Evan Grime. We had Luciana Smith coming 10th in the under-15 girls. Alex Middleton was also 10th in the under-17 boys. Joseph Hill was 13th. Yes, so those were our highlights in the British Champs. Then in the Borough Challenge, we had our under-13 girls came 2nd as a team. And Alba Holmans-Yal was our highest finisher in 12th. Our under-13 boys came 1st, so Bromley team won. Jake Martin and James Bunn finished 7th and 8th on the same time, so good results there. In the under-15 girls, as we said already, Luciana Smith had a great run to finish 3rd in the Borough Challenge. Our under-15 boys, of course, Joe was 1st, Joseph was 4th. Ben O'Grady 13th and Lucas Elmquist 19th. So under 15 boys as a whole did really well, finishing 1st in the boroughs. The under 17 women came 6th, with our highest finisher was Megan Slattery in 12th and Megan Barlow in 17th. And then in the under 17 men, Alex Middleton was 3rd and Jed Starvis was 8th. So the team came 3rd in that one. So really good result from our young runners, all inspired and all apparently talking about running the marathon in future years. So great run out for them. Okay, moving on to our YDL lower age groups over at Woodford Green. The team came 3rd on Saturday. Interestingly, they were beaten into 3rd by the 2 teams that had just moved up into that league. So Woodford Green AC and Essex Ladies were 1st with 552 points. Winchester and District were 2nd with 523, and we came 3rd with 513. So a little bit of work to do, but I'm sure it's early days. So some of our highlight performances were in the under 15 boys, 100 metres. Piers Spencer Sims was 1st A string in 11.77, and Nicholas Marquez was 3rd B string in 12.80. 200 metres, Nicholas Marquez 2nd A string, and Jericho Senior 5th B string. In the 300 metres, Jonathan Adegbola was 3rd A string, and Oscar Sadowski was 2nd B string. 800 metres, Cian Farrell 2nd A string and Daniel Horgan 1st B string. 1500 metres, Mateus Caceres 2nd A string, Zacchaeus Kelman 1st B string. 80 metre hurdles, 1500 metre, that was 1500, sorry. 80 metre hurdles, Jamie Ellerton was 2nd A string, Alexander Giles 1st B string. Long jump, Alexander Giles 3rd A and Jericho Senior 6th B. High jump, Alexander Giles again, he's had a busy day, 4th A string in the high jump, and Jack Ruby was 2nd B string. Pole vault, Rory Whitcomb 1st A with 2 metres 60. In the shot put, we had Jonathan Adegbola 3rd A and Jack Ruby 1st B. Discus 5th A was Jack Ruby. Hammer 2nd A string, Rory Whitcomb. Javelin 5th A for Rory Whitcomb and 5th B for Benjamin Evans. Then in our relays, the 4x100 metres, the boys came second in 48.55, and in the 4x300 they also came second in 2 minutes 43.55. Okay, girls under 15s, lower age groups. 100 metres, Isabella Campbell Andu, second A string, Fea Olatunde, second B string. 200 metres, Isabella Campbell Andu, third A, Amelia Adesi, first B. In the 300 metres, Ariana Jenner Hurd was 5th A, and Isabel Ray, second B string. 800 metres, Cara Bryan, first A, Sophia Mossy, second B. 1500 metres, Aoife McDonough, first A string, Evie De Bruin, first B string. 75 metre hurdles, Heidi Coulson was 6th A, and Fea Olatunde, second B string. In long jump, we had Alessia Scala was 4th A, and Heidi Coulson, 3rd B. High jump, Alessia Scala, second A string, and Fea Olatunde, second B string. In the pole vault, it was first A string and a PB of 3 metres 5 for Ella Brooker, so a good PB for her. And Luna Corey was first B string in 2:20. Shot put, first A string for Amelia Desi, and first B for Kaweng Plow. Discus, we had third A string for Jackie Nzekwe, and second A string for Jackie in the hammer. In javelin, we had Amelia Adesi, second A string, and in the relays, the girls were first in the 4x100 metres and 5th in the 4x300 metres. Okay, under 13 boys. The under 13 is slightly less events than the under 15, so hang in there. Okay, under 13 boys, 75 metres. Fourth A string for Jacob Davidson, and Nicodemus Senior, 5th B string. 150 metres, Jacob Davidson 4th A, and Luca Hunston 6th B. 800 metres, Zachary Evans 4th A string, Jesse Williams 2nd B. The 1200 metres, Emery Aldridge was 1st A string, and Billy Faroa 5th B string. 75 hurdles, Luca Hunston 1st A, Zachary Evans 3rd B. Long jump, Luca Hunston was 5th A string. High jump, Nick Senior was 6th A string. Shot, 6th A for Callum Bryan. And in javelin, we had our little mid-distance runners doing the javelin. Zach Evans, 6th A string, and Emery Aldridge, 5th A string. So 4x100 metres, the boys came 5th in 56.14. So moving on to the girls. Under 13 girls, 75 metres, Zamaya Dixon was 1st A, and Etsia Okoro was 1st B. 150 metres, 1st A again for Zamaya, and 3rd B for Etsy. 800 metres, 1st A for Eva John, and 4th B for Jasmine Stevens. 1200 metres, Harriet Hughes was 5th A, and Imogen Jenner Hurd was 2nd B string. In the 70 hurdles, we had Eva John 3rd A, Olivia King 6th B. Long jump, Fea Yalmans 6th A. High jump, Olivia King 4th equal. Shot put for Dulcie Simpson 5th A string, and javelin Dulcie 6th A string. And the girls came 3rd in their 4x100 metre relay. So that's the YDL lower age groups. Okay, and that was Saturday. So on Sunday there was the Maidstone Medway Open Meet down at Gillingham, which also incorporated some BMC races. So there, I'll give you those that ran a PBs or season's best. In the 100 metres we had Shitsu Ogbede, sorry if I pronounced that really badly, she ran a season's best in 11.23. 110 metre hurdles, it was a PB for Rayan Murtada, 15.73. 300 metres, PB for Alba Homensial, 46.84. And in the 300 metre hurdles, we had PBs for both Beth Regan, 49.97, and Matilda Schillens, 52.05. In the 400 metres, season's best for Henry Verster. And then in the 800, we had a whole heap of PBs. PB for Joe Skeins, 155.96, so a 2-second PB there for Joe, coming off his mini marathon successes, so great weekend for Joe. Ben O'Grady, 205.59, big PB there, and a big PB for Daniel Horgan, 208.87. Also PBs for Kervin Adjei, 210, season's best for Cara Bryan in 219, and a PB for Jasmine Stevens, first time out, 246. had PBs in the 1500 metres for Evie de Bruin, 5:08, Matthew Tootle, 5:18, and his dad, James Tootle, running for us for the first time, I think. James Tootle, 5:29, so it's a a vet 40, might have to keep an eye on. In the 3000 metres, it was a PB for Harry Fage in 9:13, and javelin, a season's best for Ellis Ibrahim with 47.78. Okay, so that's our results. We've got some club records, 3 club records to share with you. The 110 metre hurdles, under 20 men, Daniel Goriola ran 14:36, beating the old record of 14.5 on Saturday, so well done to him. In the 10,000 metres, Naomi Kingston set a senior women's club record, 35:16:37, also on Saturday. And then a week back, on the 14th, Max Clark broke the club record in the under 17 men's 100 metres. He ran a 10:67, which actually it equalled the club record, which was set by Michael Narty back in 1991. And Pat was telling me he was actually at the event in 1991. It was over in Athens, a European Clubs Cup at the end of September in 91, where it was scorching hot, perfect for sprinting conditions. Whereas when Max was running, it was like cold and windy, Lee Valley, so plenty more to come from Max there. Right, that's the results, that's the club record. Moving on to park runs and park run podiums. Okay, so last Saturday we had 44 park runners. Noticed quite a few of them were doing a kind of pre-marathon sort of leg loosener, so there's quite a few running with much slower times than usual. But we had 19 different venues. Now the furthest from the clubhouse is Dick. Where's Dick? Has Gareth paid up yet? Because he was because he was running up in Aberdeen, which is 559 miles away. So he's obviously doing the Tour of Aberdeenshire, I think. But if he's not paid up, then we have a draw for the furthest from the clubhouse. Harrison.
I think in fairness, he resigned his membership about
Did
3
he?
years.
Shall I just cross him off the list?
His dad used to pay for him.
I don't want to pay for his son, not paying for his whole family.
Okay, so furthest for the clubhouse was in joint first, Harrison Parker at Endcliffe Park Run and Bob Minting at Exmouth Park Run, both about 190 miles, 190 miles from the clubhouse. Okay, so park run podiums, not too many. In Bromley, Leon de Bruin was second male with a PB of 17:02, who also has still to get signed up for Blackheath on the Park Run website. He's supposed to do that. Anyway, at Cannon Hill Park Run in Birmingham, Elva Barnes was first female. It's a little side one. At Tunbridge Park Run, Mick and Jess Keane were running, kind of just steady and slowly. But the first female was Kelly Holmes, who had set the marathon off on Sunday. So it was Jess's first marathon on Sunday as well, so I thought it was quite a nice little symmetry there. So a little bit of trivia for you. At Malling Park Run, Steve Howe was third male. At Tooting Common Park Run, Eloise O'Shaughnessy was second female. At Footscray Meadows Park Run, Daniel Kearney was first. At Kingdom Park Run, Graham Luger was first. And at Bethlehem Royal Hospital, Katie Sugden was second female. So that's our news and park runs and records. So coming up this weekend on Sunday, it's the upper age groups YDL through at Eton, and we've got a coach going through there at 8 o'clock in the morning, so good luck to the upper age group team. And we've got, of course, our open meet on the Monday, on the 29th, that's here, so that's one to look out for. We've got now the bonus ball and then the 300 club, so I'll do the bonus ball first because I believe the winner is here from last week, and the winner is Gareth Lloyd. And yes, Tony. Yes, Tony for the 300 club.
Good evening, everybody. This is just to say, this is. Sorry. Oh, I'm on star stage and screen. This is for the 300 Club. Before I do the draw, I'd just like to say that the 300 Club has been set up to support the young athletes' travel going to wherever, whether it's international meets or or national meets. And so, but it's just to say that the subscription has been 50p since 1982, when you could actually buy a pint of beer for that amount of money. And it's going up to £1. Yeah, anyway.
And the prize money is going up.
Yeah, this will be matched by a doubling of the prize money, except for the large Christmas and June prizes, which will increase on a pro rata basis until the 300 clubs fully subscribed at the new subscription. This is all a bit technical, I'm afraid, but it's a very complex operation because there are lots of different start dates going from the 1st of January to the end of December, so it's very tricky. I'll be emailing all subscribers, first of all asking them to change their standing orders on their existing start date, and secondly to ask them whether they would like to top up their subs from May the 1st, which is the start date of the new subscriptions. And that will be to when their new standing orders kick in. Now there are two options there. If you top up your subs from May the 1st, you'll be eligible for the new prize structure immediately, or you can wait until your sub is due for the renewal, but you will only receive prizes at the old level. So you've got to be in it to win it. I hope that all makes sense. Probably not. I mean, you're probably glazing over anyway by now. So far, I have approached 107 people, and the response has been hugely positive. The options are entirely up to subscribers, but either way, I would be grateful, whatever you decide to do, to reply quickly to my email. I have a few spare numbers at the moment, starting from June the 1st, so if anybody would like to subscribe from June the 1st, new subscribers from June the 1st, let me know. I have an application form here. Right, that's the pep talk. Now I'm going to ask Ashley, here she is. I'm going to ask her to draw 3 numbers. This is the last draw for the old prizes. So we're having a 75, a 50 and a 25 tonight. Next month it will be doubled. So here we go.
Number 11.
Number 11.
Number 11 belongs to past President Julian Golding.
So that'll help pay for his new subscription.
Okay. 92.
92. He's here
Hey!
on this table.
No.
Past President. Dennis Lorry.
This is for 25 quid.
Ooh, 158.
158.
158. He's here tonight as well. Where did I see him last?
He's behind you.
Damien!
Thank you very much indeed. I'll see you all in a month's time. Thank you.
So before we go on to our marathon review, is there any other business that anyone wants to raise? Dick?
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, next Wednesday is the start of the Paris Handicap. Register up here from 6:30 and the race starts promptly at 7:15. Thank you very much.
Okay. Great.